Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the ChopShop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
Hey, BG.
A in the house. So you see us, we split apart today.
Yeah,
My TT ain't here with me.
you stupid. It's all right. We still making it work.
Yeah, we got some shit to talk about tonight. Some random shit. I know
Mhm.
last week we gave y'all a lot of information on one
Good.
topic. So we gonna switch it up.
But wait, before we switch it up, we gotta talk about that
Yeah.
because they're still on that man. Like,
And they're not gonna stop. Like honestly, there's bigger fish to fry and they can't get fried because of who they are. Diddy's gonna go down for all of it. All of
did you
it.
did you see what I sent you you in research today about Michael
Uh,
Jackson allegedly too? The same guy that covered
because
up.
it's all connected. Like it's all the same ring. Like
Man,
let's be real.
that's crazy though. The same guy that covered up his son shooting allegedly is the same guy
Mm.
with Michael Jackson.
But just like what's his name? That nigga Corey. That nigga jumps from celeb. I mean, he been with the Kardashians for a minute, but that's what that nigga was. He was jumping from celebrity, bodyguard, and
That's
celebrity to celebrity.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a plant. He a plant
Mm-hmm.
to do the dirty work. Like let's be real.
I
You
see.
know. But what's crazy? What's crazy about that shooting? I'm gonna be real. Like, first of all, we didn't even say what's up to our choppers. We just started chopping it up. You know, we not together, so we just started talking.
Because we ain't talked, and it's just like instantly,
Yeah,
just like, did you see that
right.
stuff?
What's up?
But if
How
anybody
y'all
come
doing?
in, yeah, anybody come in, y'all speak like regular.
Yeah,
We still here.
we gonna say what's up. But the shooting. So the more the case keeps getting, you know what I mean? Like people go over the case, go over the case.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? And these are in the documents. What happened was Rodney had heard Justin and Diddy arguing.
Shut up.
Yes, so they took that to the bathroom.
So you mean to tell me, I'm gonna say allegedly, but he got shot in the bathroom? Like they did that?
No, yeah, the dude G, I think his name is G. He got shot in the bathroom. He got it. From what is read, he got shot somewhere in the abdomen and in the leg.
Shut up.
Yes, but like I said, Diddy and Justin were arguing. That argument got heated, and they took it into the bathroom, and then guns
Mm,
shot out. To me, that sounds like either Justin or Diddy. One of y'all was trying to kill each other. Like, let's be
yes.
real.
Maybe it was the
Where
son.
G come from? Why he get shot? I think maybe he may have been in the middle. This is just alleged. This is what I think.
Yeah, this is just opinionated, but fam, even within that,
That's
so
crazy.
we're gonna sit here and say, I mean, just like we said, like I'm just going off what you just said. We're gonna
Yeah.
sit here and try to say that one of them tried to shoot the other one, and it had nothing to do with somebody else.
Yes. Yeah.
Shut up.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that crazy? And then when everybody started hearing the commotion, Rodney got up. He
Mm-hmm.
said that the shots sounded so close that nobody moved because it was so close. Everybody thought they was going to get shot. But once everybody started moving, they got to the bathroom. Diddy and Justin came out, told everybody Diddy ain't have nothing to do with it. That's what he got to say. That's what people got to say. And everybody was just kind of standing over G like he's bleeding. You know what I mean? So that's when Rodney, he himself physically went to go help. That's why he got clothes still from that night with blood on it and DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, this case is wild, dude. Like this nigga got so much evidence. And here's the thing: whether he collected that evidence literally himself or he's been given this evidence to use
Mm-hmm.
as a plant, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Diddy's going down regardless.
I saw
Regardless.
I saw a video of them of him, Justin and Christian. They was going out to eat, I guess, somewhere, but Justin was low key behind them. Like he wasn't.
Because he shine. Told you. He the shine of the group. Did he always gotta have one, a fall man? That's Justin. That's not his. So what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's his or not.
I will say he out here a lot more recently. He's
Yeah,
presenting his face
because he be looking guilty. You know what I'm saying? So you not
Look,
saying something for so long.
yeah.
I get not saying something, but not saying something as you're heated and things are being said and stuff like that. But my nigga, as time goes on and nothing's being
Not moving, not you gotta
like, you should at least say something. So
okay. Well, I hope
yeah,
everybody, y'all watch how that unfolds. Cause Chris gave a lot last week, a lot of stuff that was in the actual
yes.
court
And
case.
let's be real. Let's be real, choppers. We pretty much told y'all first about that shooting.
Yes.
Nobody reported on that shooting.
Yes.
That shooting was swept under rug. So when I went to go say it, it made it seem like I was just pulling shit out of thin air.
Yeah.
That shit happened. We get the news, y'all. Chop Shop gets the news, and we be telling y'all.
Okay, let's get off of Diddy because
yeah,
something else is gonna unfold with Diddy. We could talk about.
Oh
him.
yeah, we can go all day.
Did you ever get a chance? And anybody else, y'all, whoever's watching, comment and let me know. But did y'all ever watch the documentary on Wendy Williams?
Yeah.
What got with
go
that?
go.
What got me with that film is y'all used her in this documentary because the reason why I say used, that woman is not in her right mind. Like, I forgot what it's called, like what she's diagnosed with, but I know part of it is dementia.
Yeah.
And firsthand, anybody that know, my dad had that before he passed away. Yeah. And to see someone, and you guys are filming this lady, and you can watch her switch where she don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. That ain't that crazy? I work with a 95-year-old dementia veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a vet, and he be like, I couldn't imagine cameras being in there filming him talking crazy. You know what I mean? Moving crazy, looking crazy.
Fam, at that point it made me think, okay, because at first I used to be like, maybe it was the son, and I said something to you about the son.
He seems sincere.
But it ain't that. It's maybe who I think is grimy. It's the new manager she's had recently. The new
You
guy.
think so?
Fam, I mean, for him to go on one of the episodes right before it started, let me make sure I'm fly, and he had fake Gucci on from head.
I saw that.
And he gonna make sure I'm fly. What are you doing? Like, that doesn't matter.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
That shouldn't matter.
I was thinking the same thing.
If we're talking about Wendy Williams, like, I don't know. The more and more I like watched it, because I had to like break it down for it, because I was like, what? Why did y'all do that? Because I know y'all talking about
because everybody need money. She not working.
But y'all talking about get back on TV. She can't get back on. She can't.
Y'all need to find another job. Like, let's be real. Y'all need to find another job. Wendy ain't working no more. And Wendy, y'all having her work, and she's looking bad.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people, a lot of people didn't really they wasn't gelling with Wendy really. But this is bad. Yeah. But this is bad. And no matter how much you dislike somebody, why would you want to still see them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still shouldn't want to see them in this state. This shouldn't be entertainment. From this, is she making money
from the documentary? Like, does that?
I'm sure she did, because her herself said, like, I need money. This is, you know what I'm saying? But did she get it? Who knows? Because she got a guardianship over her money. So,
dude, and they never spoke on the guardian.
I think they showed her picture once, right?
But never.
Or were we watching something else? Research ain't listening to me. Wendy, she's not on. Wendy Williams. Did they did they show a picture of her like conservator, her guardian?
I believe
It's
it
a
was.
white lady.
Yes, but
I
what I'm
seen
saying
her.
is they didn't break it down on who this guardian is. Like,
Person is.
yes, because the
She
family
random.
itself on the documentary said that they don't know this person at all.
The family should have had guardianship, if anything. Like, let's be real. Her sister,
Anybody.
that's what I'm saying. Like, the family could have been on it, but the rest of them need their money. But I agree with you. I 100% think the manager has a lot to do with it, because let's be real. Nothing don't go through your manager. You know, nothing don't not go through your manager.
Mm-hmm.
It's your manager. He
Mm-hmm.
essentially approves or declines everything, really. So
Why would you put her on there like that? Like, why would you do that to that lady?
money.
And don't get me wrong. Yes, you want money, but you got people on there like Black China, and I
Yeah,
don't recall Black China and her having any type of relationship, as in she was a
we may
mentor.
not know that. We may not know. They may.
Black
You know what
China,
I'm
I
saying?
mean,
It
Wendy
just
didn't
not.
know that was Black China. How she was talking about, I'm Wendy. She didn't know that was Black. That's what I'm trying to say. What I
You
meant by,
think so? You think she didn't know that
damn,
was Black
she was
China?
gone. Her mom was gone. And I don't know this because I
Damn,
seen
Wendy.
a so lot of my dad
Oh,
in
okay,
that.
yeah. Research said they're good friends. They actually are good friends.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You couldn't. There was no way you would.
But here's the thing: any opportunity, that seems like an opportunity to me to be in front of some cameras. I don't see Black China any other time. Let's be
Right.
real. Ain't no cameras on her.
She,
That might have been
she
an opportunity. If you say she looked gone, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't even.
Fam,
That
she
just
said,
could have been an
I'm
opportunity.
Wendy. I'm Wendy.
Yeah,
That's what she told her
but
in the conversation. I'm Wendy. What?
maybe she just meant that. That's
Fam,
well. She said
they
her
were.
phone name too. She said Wendy. I don't know her last name,
Yeah,
her
I
real last
forgot.
name, but she
I
said
peeped
Wendy.
it.
Da 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 da.
I
So I
peeped it.
maybe was taking it as that's who she's presenting herself. She's not presenting herself as Wendy Williams. She ain't Wendy Williams. That's pretty much a persona that we've kind of put upon her. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
she was more saying, "This is who like BG." You know what I'm saying? But no, you Brittany Greer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's who you are.
Right.
But
Oh,
niggas know you had BG. So it's like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's just an interpretation we can have. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't even know she had those health issues that she had.
I didn't
Like,
either.
did you see her
She
feet?
may not have either for a long
I'm
time.
mad we
Like,
seen her.
let's be real.
I'm mad we didn't have something to show of her feet. Like when they
Oh
showed
man,
that, I was like, oh
I
my
want to show that.
God.
That's fucked up. And everybody is saying like, why they gotta show her feet? Like, why did they have to show her feet?
But not even just her feet. I watched it all the way up to her kneecaps and her thighs. I was like,
Yeah,
bro, she's going through it. Like,
yeah.
it's been going through
But
it.
she said, so what do you think about her going off?
What do you mean?
Because
Or
she be
what?
going off on people.
I feel like that's been her. I feel like
I say the same thing.
a part of it is more extreme now because she is handicapped now to a certain extent. And
Yeah,
but what I've noticed with dementia, it comes from something in your life. Like
yeah.
most times people bring back memories. It could go all the way from childhood to somewhere in
Mm-hmm.
adulthood, but they bring back shit from themselves. And I just think it's stemming like that's her. That was her. If you
Yeah,
worked for Wendy Williams, I feel like that's
I
how
feel
she
that.
was.
Hey, what you think about her getting her nails done?
Fam, I just feel
When
like
she was,
it was embarrassing. It was
she
embarrassing.
was like, "Are you stupid?"
Bitch, you
I
need
mean,
me.
but let's be real. I guess so because she told you before not to put a second coat on, and you put a second coat on anyway. That's how I saw it. I was like, Wendy is Wendy,
Yes.
and she told her not to put a second coat on. And what I see when I work with this 95-year-old, what I see the most is that why would you want to repeat yourself? You already done said it once. I'm 95 years old. You wasted my time now having to say it again. I want it how I want it when I want it. Listen to me the first time. Clearly, you're not listening to me. I feel like she's at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. Sometimes I get at that point. I don't want to say something twice. Like, I be listening.
And I think that
why you didn't listen to what I said?
She's an alcoholic on top of that.
Yes.
And we don't know if that messes with her prescription, her health issues, but that's all.
But we don't need to know, because all she did was she already had asked ahead of time. Don't put it. Can you not put a second coat on? She already has said that.
That's true.
So then when it got to her being like, "Are you stupid?" I was like, "Damn!" But then I was like, I mean, like, maybe not stupid. You just don't listen.
And I agree.
You just do what you want.
It was a clip with the lady that pulled out her clothes, and she already told her Chanel.
See what I'm saying.
He just said the word Chanel. So you already.
And she said, "I don't care."
You already know to bring out Chanel.
Yes.
So that's why I feel like, yes, some of her mind, but when she's in her good frame of mind, yes, she could be a bitch. But at the same time, y'all could have respected her wishes on that.
Can I be real? I feel like they play on that to make it look like she's a certain way.
Yeah.
Especially in front of the cameras. I think that's a play. Because like I said, even with me, like, it's honestly, it's anybody. If you ask somebody something to do something, or you know what I mean, a certain thing one time, and then they come back and it's like, and you like, everybody gonna get that feeling inside, like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
she just said that shit verbally.
You ain't lying. You was not lying.
She just said it verbally. Why? Because she disabled. She got other shit going on. She getting older. Like, there's no time for foolishness.
The way they ended that documentary too was like, is there supposed to be more? Like,
and I hope not. I hope that was just for us to get a glimpse of maybe what she may be going through. But they don't need to do that again at all. Yeah. Oh, Sabrina Morrissey is her. She works for Morrissey. She works for Morrissey and Morrissey LLP. I'm assuming she's like an attorney. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like, how do you even get in position of that?
I don't know.
Were you Wendy's attorney? But if that was the case, these people, the family, seem like they don't know you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would have thought somebody knew who she was.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's hopefully, because we've been talking about her since we started. So
I got something to say, but I feel like you're not gonna hear me on this.
What?
Well, you're gonna hear me. You're just gonna be like, BG, shut up.
What?
I watched the State of Union speech last night, and I'm gonna say something very respectful that I haven't done this whole time.
Okay.
To me, okay, of course, yes, he sounded old as fuck. I'm not disagreeing that. But what he said, about time you spoke and said something. And it took us to get here, but about time.
At the end
now, don't get me wrong.
The road.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like he's lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front.
He don't got time to do nothing. Like, let's be real. He don't got no time. He don't got time to do nothing. We about to pick the next president soon.
He even talked about his age. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That might have helped him to a certain extent, is what I'm saying.
He talked about his age. He tried to get personal like Trump.
Yeah, like he broke it down.
It's not gonna work for you, bro. Here's the reason why. It's not gonna work for you because you're a politician. Trump is an entertainer. Let's be real.
Okay.
You're not gonna get that same. You're a politician. We already see you getting old. What you gonna do? Nothing now because it's already too late. But how about this? Why haven't you done anything?
Right. That's the part that was like, you spoke on. That's why I said I'm only gonna say a little bit that's nice. That's why I said let me
Yeah.
say it so you could hear me, because I'm not gonna sit here and say I think that did it for him. No, but about time that you spoke on the things that you should have spoke about, that you spoke on your last campaign. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like now I need
not the
that.
last campaign. That was a whole damn 4 years ago.
Exactly.
Man,
So, but let me tell you what I did find out today about Trump when he was in
what?
office. For 307 days, that nigga played golf.
I can't, because what did I say? He's an entertainer. He's not a politician. Well, no, he's not an entertainer. He's a businessman
Fam,
first.
307 days. So you're telling me, because he only did one term, right? Am I correct? Am I
Mhm.
tripping?
Yeah,
So that means 1 year you weren't doing shit but golfing. And he said it. He only golfed for 307 days.
that tells you something though about what's going on in the White House.
It's
Not
not his.
what's going on with Trump. What's going on in the White House?
Yes.
Here's the thing: if there's something for him to do as a president, I would think our government would need him to act on it. They're not just going to let him play golf. That what that shows me is that there for 361 days or 307
That
days, how much 7 days, um, y'all wasn't fucking with our president. There was nothing you needed our president for. Y'all was doing other shit in the background.
that's what's tripped me out.
You know what I'm saying? Like you brought our president forth when you needed him. That's what that tells me.
I'm be honest with you. I don't. It could go either way.
And he
Trump,
telling us, I played golf 307
7
days.
days.
He's not a politician, so you know what I mean? He's gonna say what he wants to say. And he's gonna be relatable to the people because he is not a politician. A politician just lies to try to be relatable to the people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because they're trying to uphold a certain standard. But this nigga is Donald Trump. This nigga had The Apprentice. You know what I'm saying? Omarosa was in the White House. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It's
is at
it,
least he's being him. That's all I can say about that.
that's what we've
A
always said.
politician ain't them. A politician is not themselves.
Okay, and I'm again, and I feel like we've always said that though. We've always said that that man is gonna speak exactly what's going on,
And he gonna
how
talk
he
like
feels,
he wants to.
and talk like yes. So yes, I don't like him because of um I can't say the R word, but y'all know how he is towards our
Yeah.
kind. You know what I mean? Like I can't for those certain things, I know for a fact I just don't like him personally. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. At least I knew what was going on. We don't know what's going on in the world no more. At least we
No.
at least we knew we was who
Because
what
he
was
was
who.
saying it.
Man, we don't know no more.
Yeah.
Joe ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
tell us that. You know what I mean?
No.
What up, sis? What up,
Okay,
Joey?
people popping on.
So that
What's up, y'all?
bothers me. That bothers me because
Yeah.
right now I feel like, and this is just me personally, they
Mhm.
gonna vote for Trump. And yes, a lot of black people still aren't, still not. You know what I mean? There's a lot
Yeah.
of us that's like, hell no. You know what I mean? But there's a lot that's like what we just said. Like people
Yeah.
want to know what's up. You know what I mean? Joe sitting out there ain't saying a damn thing. It take all the way down for you to get ready to run again for you to start speaking. You know what I mean? And all you see is
Yeah.
Kamala in the background.
First of all, Kamal. Well, let's put this up because Joey out here. What's up, Joey? He said, uh,
We
we
know
know
what
what
they
they want
want.
us to know.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's the part that that arrogant orange man he always spoke because
Yes.
he was arrogant, like he was in control. But
They wasn't gonna stop him.
what
I
tripped
feel
me
like
out,
that's how he felt. They're not gonna stop me. I'm the president. You know what I
but
mean?
this what tripped me out when it comes to our race. You know what I mean? He said
Yeah.
it out of his own mouth. Hey, he said The blacks, first off, the fact that he said the blacks, but he said the
Yeah.
blacks fool with me because of my mugshot of me going to jail. They put me on a
Yeah.
t-shirt. They fool with me. That's how he said it. The blacks fool with me. What?
Yeah.
But that was the most racial thing to say. Like, what? The blacks?
It is. You know what's I had to bring myself back when I heard that. You know what I mean? And then I thought about the situation and I thought about his term and I thought about this term and I just thought about the presidency in general. Um, excuse me if I'm wrong, y'all, choppers, but there are things that are said behind closed doors, jokes that are made behind closed doors that are verbal and other people hear it.
People gotta be stupid if they don't think that's going on.
Once again, this nigga is just doing everything in front of TV and on the mic. And he had the opportunity to do that because he was the president.
But I'm gonna tell you what I liked because of that. I got to see all the racial around me.
Yes.
It brought out every last one of y'all that's been secretly
yes.
quiet. You know what I mean? Because y'all,
and that's a good thing.
Like that. But then I also saw how corrupt the government is because y'all sat there and let all those people go into the Capitol like that and raid that Capitol like that and sit and on those.
Man, could you imagine if it was just straight niggas up there?
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it down the street.
If it was us, the Hispanics, the Asian, if it was all of us going up there, the Indians, like all of us banding together and just going. Can you imagine what would have happened?
Thousands of people would have died that day. That's what would have happened. I know Joey says presidency is a joke. We the laughing stock of the world. The president is a puppet. The puppeteers are lobbyists like BlackRock. Now that's true. I'm not gonna sit here and I agree to that because like we just said, I don't know if you was in when we said it, Joey. He said he golfed for 307 days of one term. Like 307 days. So that means you weren't doing anything to do with us. Anything to do with the US at all. But just talking and making an appearance. They had you
Some of those might have been closed meetings with some people. Because like I said, you got to remember he's a businessman. A lot of businessmen golf all the time, especially for meetings. Especially. That's like the biggest networking a businessman can do. The most money is being tossed around then and talked about.
I don't know.
And most of the times it's men, so their egos are high too. So, you know, they're playing for stakes at the same time. Like, there's a lot of things that go on.
I think it's about to be a fair game this go around, as in who wins. Like, it could go either way.
I'm interested. Like, I'm interested as far as like now, like I said, like it's come to the forefront that our politics is entertainment. So I'm interested. You know what I mean? Like, just like I'm interested in a movie or, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But like Joey said, like it's some puppet shit. And America is built. The reason, man, it's just so much deeper. I don't even know if like we need to go into it.
I wanted to comment on Plies' post because he said when Joe Biden puts his sunglasses on, he about 20 years younger, right? And I said, no, I wanted to say that just ain't Joe Biden. You know what I mean?
Because there is footage of him coming off the plane, and then moments later, Solo. It's him and his wife first, and then the Solo comes off, like you said, with some sunglasses.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny. The whole thing, like you just said, is all about um celebrity status now, like
Hmm.
entertainment world and how they're moving
Well,
things.
here it is. Not so much all over the world. It's
No, no,
just
no.
here.
I'm talking about us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all the way down with just us. It
Yeah.
don't, all the way down to people playing college sports, like how they
Yes.
just doing people in general. Like it's crazy to me. You got like what did Poppy say in our friendship? You gotta everybody want to know and see something. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it ain't about that. Like that's one thing I can say. Chop Shop, we not about that. We not sitting here doing this every week to
Yeah.
be seen. No, we sit here because we
Yeah.
chop it up, and then whoever want to come
Yeah.
on chop it up. That's why
Straight
we
up.
not here together, but we still here because we gonna chop it
Yeah.
up regardless. And it ain't about what we trying to see. It's just some of this truth. I know other people are thinking about it. You know
Yeah.
what I
No,
mean?
for
Like,
real. I've been thinking for a long time, like, research hear me all day talk. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
like it's about getting a message across. You know what I mean? Like there's so much knowledge that we don't know because where it's being kept from us. And it's like the
facts,
spread of information is what's needed.
facts.
Or
Um,
else we're gonna stay behind in this fucking game that we're not even really playing. We're just kind of like casualties in.
no, Joey, we ain't talked about it yet. We brought it up to the fact that because I was like, I watched it last night. I watched his whole speech. Joey's
Mhm.
talking about how Kamala stood up behind him when he was talking about the marijuana convictions, and she most behind bars and she put most behind bars in Cali. That's what I don't understand.
She a police officer.
Yes, but how do you sit here and say you agree that marijuana shouldn't be, because that's what Biden's saying. You shouldn't go to jail for marijuana possession or using marijuana. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you
fam,
do you know
California.
that's low key his way of, like I said, Trump said it himself. The blacks fooled with me. That's Biden's low key way of saying the blacks need to fool with me. Otherwise, he wouldn't have a black. Like, let's be real. It's a democratic world they in. You know what I'm saying? A
Correct.
lot of us aren't Republicans. And of course, she's gonna stand up for it because most of us are in it. So she should stand up for it, first of all. She just so happens to, it's a,
But you
what is
can't
it
do
called? Like
that. You can't be a
a double-edged
hypocrite.
sword.
You can't be a hypocrite though. You can't sit here
Because she is a police officer.
so how do you stand up and support that, but then yet you still put motherfuckers in jail for that same thing? Which one is it? What are you doing?
They just need our vote. I mean, for the most part, they just need our vote. That's why we all vote, because they need our vote.
Mm-hmm.
So, so called they need our vote. I still feel like if you're it,
Hey, I know family, I know friends, I know
just
people in
it don't
general
matter.
that did not vote. I know people that did not vote at all. So,
Things are gonna end up the way they're gonna end up regardless, because we
but
are not playing the game. We're not. They just need us to think we are.
and we dumb. I mean, not trying to say it like that because I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings here. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but we're dumb. They have us trained in so type of way that
Yeah,
you don't
it really
even know.
trained. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy to me.
and it's been
Um,
from the get go. Because what did you learn popping out the womb? The same shit. The next person learned popping out the womb. You know what I'm saying? It's we're just being told things,
that's
and
true.
sometimes the things don't even make sense. But entertainment lets it make sense to us. You know what I mean?
And
I
then
don't know.
what's funny about the whole State of the Union speech? You got other people like I forgot that senator's name that was out there supporting Trump.
Yeah,
Front line wearing the hat, make America great again. You got those people disrespecting him while he's talking and interrupting him. Like I thought it was like a shit show. Like I was like, oh, this is something we
That's what I
watch.
said. Like at this point, like
It's,
it's just so
I
I don't want
seen
to say
Trump sit
scripted.
there
I
and
don't want to know
say,
that.
Trump sat there and said, like, we could debate all day, anywhere, any place, anytime.
I'm sure he can.
You know what I mean? He was
Because I
like,
think he could talk. Shit.
y'all ain't talking about nothing. He kept saying, like, Biden's not telling y'all shit. He was like, y'all really need to have me on there to speak to him.
Y'all really need to have me on the team
Cause he ain't telling y'all what y'all need to know, basically. And I was just like, ain't that about a bitch? You know what I
right?
mean? But I will say this.
Hmm.
Trump get back in his office. Because it's
You
not
think so?
about I'm saying no. What I'm saying is if he comes back into
Oh,
this,
okay.
if
Yeah.
we thought we saw the raid of the Capitol, we thought we knew the racist. I'm sorry, hate within
Yeah.
other colors. You know what I mean? Like we thought we saw that. We not
Yeah.
prepared, and we not. It's gonna be some BS. It's gonna be a lot of hate going on. And I think because that's where the World War III,
Yeah.
what I keep talking about, with us fighting each other, a lot of that's gonna be within that too. So that's why I feel like he might be the one to come into the office. I'm not voting for that fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000.
I really can't. I can't vote for anybody in good conscience. It's like I rather just, you
Appreciate
know
it,
what I mean?
Joey.
It's
Stay up. Be
hey,
careful out
stay up,
there.
Joey. It's like I'm not gonna let them take me like alive type shit. Like
Uh-huh.
I think you know what I'm saying. Like my train of thought is like more spiritual than I see down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of it. I don't know, fam. All of it is just a joke. I
I
see
think
it for what it
I
is.
think like you just said, that's a
No
spiritual, like,
disrespect.
that's a spiritual, more of your own personal. A lot of people not scared because they don't know what's about to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But a lot of people are worried too. Like, I'm not so worried on what I just said about the hatred within the races and stuff like that, because like I
yeah,
said, God got me. I ain't worried about,
yeah,
I'm not scared of no man, when man, female, whatever, human being is what I mean. Nobody
yeah.
scares me within that because God got me. But I'm more worried of, we're not prepared as a nation for
No, we're
what's
not.
about to happen. I think that's what
For
I'm worried about.
everybody, for what is what's gonna happen in the end, and everybody who's gonna end up being to get like at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have to pull together as a nation because we are the ones actually carrying the nation. It really isn't these motherfuckers. Is you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because
If
number
it wasn't for us to be trained, they wouldn't be having power over shit.
exactly, because we're not gonna sit here and act like all social media didn't go down together. We're not gonna sit here and act like all the
Right?
phone service didn't go down together. Like,
These
we
are just little tests.
nobody. I mean, y'all get mad because you can't use it. Listen, people, you're not gonna be able to use your social media in a few. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, y'all need to stop thinking about that.
Yo,
That's
really, we should go back to at least know a little bit of Morse code.
mm,
Like I know that sounds old as fuck, but like
that do sound old.
when shit go down, like how you gonna SOS? Do you know it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you got to do some shit with a flashlight from across the way so nobody else can see you? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
it,
Nobody thinks like that
they got
though.
us so trained to not know how to survive in drastic situations that if a drastic situation were to happen, we would all die.
I
I'll
looked
get
at
caught
when
up.
Facebook finally came back, right? I watched so many people was saying how their morning was so shitty because they couldn't even put a stat,
What?
they couldn't put a status
Oh
on Facebook.
wow!
Like, I
Damn, like
seen
that.
those type of people's, like, how dare you? They
Mm,
mad, you know what I
now how
mean?
dare you?
At Mark Zuckerberg, like, they was going at it. Like, I don't know.
I mean, real talk, he gonna be in his bunker in Hawaii anyway when shit
Yeah,
go
he
down.
not worried about it.
So
He not
yeah,
worried about it. He like turn that shit back on.
yeah.
He already know. That's
Pe-
my
that's
point.
crazy. Yeah,
And
people got to get that together.
y'all gotta sit here and understand social media ain't shit. What are you doing for yourself? Are you healthy enough to, you know what I'm saying, to be
Man, that's
able
crazy.
to move around when shit get bad? Because if you have an electric car and you can't use an electric car, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to
What are you
you're
gonna
gonna have
do?
to boot it. You're gonna have to toot it to boot it. You get what I'm
Man, what
saying?
Obama said, them motherfuckers gonna be driving themselves right into each other anyway. So
But what I'm saying is people are
just
gonna
kidding.
have to start walking. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you people need to
I'm
worry
good for
about
walking.
other
Like I
stuff.
really am.
Worry about other stuff. Worry about yourself. Figure yourself out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Do you got enough tissue
It's
paper in
hard
your
though.
home? You know what I mean? Because think about it. How the pandemic went with COVID, you couldn't get candles.
Oh man, fam. Let me
What?
tell you about the pandemic. I was in a Lyft today, right? The driver was telling me. We were talking, we were kind of talking about the same stuff we're talking about now.
Uh-huh.
And he said that the count, the death count, the death toll, a lot of that were from deaths that weren't even
COVID.
COVID deaths also. Like if you had cancer and were already dying of cancer
They
and
labeled
got
it COVID.
got sick, you know what I mean, with
Was that
COVID.
for financial reasons?
Yes.
Hmm.
And he knows for a fact because it happened to his family member.
Mm.
He had a family member who passed,
Didn't even have.
already was sick, and on the way. And, he went, it was in the hospital and they said he had COVID. And then once he died, they said he died of COVID.
Damn.
So that made me think, like, is the count that they even, I don't
Correct.
know. It's just so much, what I mean?
I mean,
It's just, and people be, talk to people too. You know what I'm saying? Because, and this is why, like you said, we started the Chop Shop so that people can talk to whoever. Like if you're in a lift, talk to them because they may have the same, you
going
know what I
through.
mean? Shit's happen. They have experiences that they could tell you about, and it's like kind of like confirmation. Like, wait a minute, hold up, let me
Mm-hmm.
think twice about some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not always so much the news or what you're getting online.
But
Everybody is down here walking. We're all having experiences and experiencing the same shit happening to us because it's happening to us.
and I'm gonna continue to keep saying it. They need the middle class. They need that. You know what I mean? So
I don't think so. They're going to cut out the middle class. There's going to be no middle class. It's going to be the ones who can and the ones who can't. I can't even put a financial price on that. It's the ones who can and the ones who can't, and the ones who will and the ones who won't.
I don't know. I was listening to Biden's speech, and again, like I said, I don't believe half of it, but I was just
Thanks,
listening.
Biden. Man,
I want to
just
pay attention to stuff like that. Like I don't know,
yeah,
because
no, for sure.
I know half of y'all that's sitting here watching. You know what I mean right now, and comment below. Do all y'all watch the news? Do y'all watch at least a little bit of the news? You know what I mean? Like some
Yeah,
of that stuff y'all should pay attention to. You know what I mean? Just to prepare yourself on a whole nother level, because
yeah.
even though they
Because
lying to you, that shit's still going on.
yeah,
You know what I
Kamala
mean?
out here playing sexy red for the kids, having
Fam,
parties and shit.
fam, to talk about that though.
I don't know. Look up, y'all. Look that one up. I don't want to talk about that. We already done talked about the other one too much.
They're so
I'm not about to
worried.
give. We don't know where Kamala is, and then when she pop up, she pop on some. I'm gonna say it like some Uncle Tom shit, like some shuck and jive shit. She pops up on some dumb shit.
you saying that, and I know these people who's watching right now, y'all getting upset about that. I don't even care
Sorry.
if y'all do though, because
Who
it's
likes her? Sorry, I'm sorry, y'all.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because
No
it's our black
disrespect.
vice president, so I know people.
I don't care if they white,
You
black,
know,
purple, blue,
I'm
brown.
just
A
saying.
person is a person. They doing dumb shit. They doing dumb
They
shit.
yes, and y'all crazy to think, and I'm sorry, but y'all crazy to believe the Obamas wasn't doing no shiesty shit.
No, I
Y'all
believe.
crazy if y'all think they weren't doing no shiesty shit.
No, they were. That's
I
why he have
know,
a cook that died in the lake in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like
and people
it.
don't know that. People
That's
heard
why.
about
That's why. That's why the gay dude out there outing him saying, Obama was with him doing crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now he dead. So it's like there's stuff. We just didn't
that.
hear about it because we needed to have as a community, as a culture, we needed that to be the ones to have a president that didn't do no dirt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And of course, they wanted it to be the black president. It had to be the black president to do that. Come on now. Y'all crazy. I don't care. I don't care if you drop because I seen y'all
Yes.
dropping and it might not
Oh,
be interesting.
damn. Don't drop. We
No,
just talking.
people might not get interested in some of the stuff that we say because they be like, all
Oh,
right,
that's
y'all
true. They
tripping.
may not have nothing to say about it. Yeah, I feel that.
Y'all trip. No, I feel like people, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I love everybody that watch, support, and comment. This has nothing to hate on this.
Yeah.
This is in general. If it don't feed into you what you think is going on in the world right now and you don't agree, you don't listen. Because nobody listens to what's her name? Candace. And we listen to her. You know what I mean? We don't agree with a lot of the
Yeah, a
some
lot
of
of
the
her.
shit,
Yeah.
some of the shit we do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit she
Because
said,
people have different opinions.
and so you tune out. But instead of tuning out, you should listen and
Yeah.
conversate because you
Yeah.
educating yourself on
Yeah,
something.
don't drop off. Like, say something.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
like
what be
what,
tripping me
even
out.
if it is like, nah, Chris, you fucking bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Say
say
it.
it.
Say it. So we can talk about it. Why
Yeah, like,
is
why am I
bugging?
bugging? Like, what you think? I don't know. Like, this is just my opinion.
Or do you
And
not
I'm
care
telling
at
you my
all?
life
Talk about
stories.
or even talk about it and say, you know what, I really don't care about this. You know what I mean? Because some people might
Yeah.
not give a damn.
Yeah. Move on. Can y'all move on to the next? You know what I'm saying? But then I may come back and be like, well, then throw out a topic.
Yes. Yes. Because you clicked
I'm
on.
just saying.
You
I'm just
clicked
saying.
on. And
It's a
sometimes it don't be what you want to hear.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all didn't want to hear about Beyonce and how deep we went on Beyonce.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But ooh. I mean,
Yeah.
allegedly they
So
saying she
Beyonce.
out here.
Oh, anyway, we gonna scoot on to the next. I already done said they gonna get a divorce. We just gonna leave the people with that and
Okay.
let it happen. Watch it
Okay.
happen. And then we gonna come back and be like, ChopShop told y'all. Like we literally told y'all. So
What else we got? What
I
else
don't
we
know.
got?
I didn't even know we was gonna go off on all that. So
I know.
I
It
don't know.
wasn't. I just feel like this presidency, this time, pay attention. Because right now,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
I think that's what's about to wake us up. And I'ma say it. I'ma say it now. Like I
About to
already
get
said
real
it, but
weird.
if Trump get on there, we're gonna have a war. And when I say war, I'm talking about war within ourselves.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
talking about
But that
no.
honestly, all that is going to happen anyway. Literally, all
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
but it's
Even
going.
if Biden or whoever is in president, all of this is going to happen
Yeah, but it's not
anyway.
gonna happen like how I'm saying it. Biden, if Biden's in
As
it, it ain't gonna be the hatred, and you ain't gonna see that. With Trump, what we saw with the Capitol, that is a little.
yeah,
That was a little taste.
yeah,
That was a little taste, fam,
yeah,
of what we gonna endure and what we gonna have to fight as black people. And I'm talking about me and you. What we might have to fight with
yeah,
and handle and deal with if that man get back in the president office. I don't care. Y'all ain't got to comment. That's just my opinion. I don't even care.
Yeah.
We gonna see. Cause if it happened, I'm gonna be like, I told y'all. Y'all better be safe.
Who gonna get up on the Simpsons and tell us what's gonna happen next? Cause they be calling everything.
I don't want to watch it.
The Simpsons said Trump 2024. So
see,
let's see.
I don't like that.
They better not be right.
That's like, what I'm saying. I don't like that the Simpsons be right, because Simpsons be right sometimes.
They really do.
And I don't like that should be. I don't like that it's pre-written. Like,
but that's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all written. It's all written right there. They're telling it every day and everything. Like, they show their moves. If we see enough, they show their moves. Mm-hmm. You know what they're doing over here. You know what they're doing over there. You know why. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see their moves, and it's like, I guess that's when you become desensitized. But
right. I will say this, Biden, don't just talk about it. Be about it. If you're gonna talk about these rent prices right now and how everything is going crazy, you better change that shit when we get out. I mean, when you win. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit here and just lie like this no more. Nothing.
Maybe
because
I should.
You ain't did nothing.
I'm gonna tweet him. And say, Biden, you ain't do shit. I don't want to see you on the TV screen again until you do something.
Say that to Kamala. Kamala.
See what he say. Fuck Kamala. Fuck the police. Sorry, can we get cut off for that? Man. I mean, but it said all across, you know what I mean? NWA said it. Fuck the police. She the police. No offense to the police, but just because you vice president don't mean you're not the police.
You can't say no offense to the police. No, that's everything to y'all. Cause y'all really be out here doing some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I just be thinking about the ones who go in it with a good heart. Like,
that's because you baby. You ain't turned into the gang yet. They ain't accepted you for you.
I just, I think about them. I'm like, damn.
Man, damn. I don't trust none of them.
Just like every gang, every club, every fraternity, every, you know what I mean? It don't matter. If you join in something, that's your brotherhood.
That's facts.
Nothing changed that. Just like the KKK, like just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes down. It goes down. Organized.
Every state has a sundown town.
A what?
Do you feel like every state has a sundown town?
Yeah. Yeah. Explain that to the people.
Sundown, like, I don't know if anybody else was how you was raised, where they be like, you better come in when the street lights come on. You know what I mean? Because some shit go down. But I'm saying that more of a race.
Okay, question though. Thing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like pretty much, maybe not nowadays, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. I grew up in the so-called safest city in America at a point in time.
But that was for white people.
I don't think we could say that there's really a safe at this point. Niggas is running wild. And when I say niggas, I mean everybody. I call everybody nigga. White people nigga. I call Mexican niggas. Everybody is a nigga to me. So I'm talking about everybody. Yeah.
I just think it's gonna get bad.
I think it's gotten bad, especially if you bring that up and talk about that, because then it brings you back, and it's like things were. I don't even think it was because you grow up and you're like, we didn't know because we was kids. But I don't even think it's like that. I think really when we was growing up, it was a little safer,
it was
easier in some areas. Like, I feel like I don't know if it's like maybe it's like a simpler time. Like, because I'm thinking more so like as far as like everybody being control. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that's fogging our minds. Our minds weren't as fogged back then. We were going through like life shit, yes, like we go through life shit now, but our minds are fogged by the constant ads that we see. You know what I mean? By the social media, by, you know what I mean, how fast paced everything is. It's not so much we can sit down and read a newspaper and think to ourselves what's going on before new news comes out.
Is the newspaper still being printed?
Maybe in some places, but I don't know. I honestly like newspapers more so than getting the news. You know what I mean? Reading it's just more real time if you read it online.
I feel like, just to piggyback off what you just said there, back then, it was a little safer to be like. I used to ride I was just having a conversation with my girl just the other day, literally. And I was saying how when I was 11 and 12, my mom, I was ended up riding, like, I was in the neighborhood, but then I ended up riding in the gutters. So my mom couldn't find me. She ended up calling the police, just to look for me, right?
TT.
But then my girl told me, right, that she couldn't even go past two houses down. She literally had to play within a 2-house radius of her house. You know what I mean? And and we're 5 years apart, like a 5-year difference there. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy to me how the times change just within that. You know what I mean?
I mean, because
me and you, Rob, we used to ride down to 7-Eleven on our bikes. You know what I mean? At the end of the block, but you can't do that now. You know what I mean? I wouldn't dare let my little nephew ride down.
You don't hear no more come in when the street lights come on.
That's not a saying. Yeah, that ain't a saying.
That's how I grew up. Come in when the streets light come on. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't want to see you in the house.
Hey,
drink the water from the hose.
What up, Ida? He came through. He said, I try not to watch what isn't affecting my life directly. Like, I still got to get up and go to work. Now, I probably should pay more attention, but it's always so depressing. That is the thing.
You.
I feel that you.
Yeah, what's good, Adi?
Because
my brother,
every time you wake up, it do be some bullshit. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody trying to, like, narrow down on that. I think for me, what I mean is just stay woke. Like that saying of stay woke. And I ain't just referring to blacks. That's in general. Stay people woke out here. Yeah.
Because like I said, as far as financially, like we're all just like casualties in a bigger, grander thing, you know?
I was telling my sister that. I was like, what if it come down to it's the last tissue paper roll? That person got a gun. You think they're not gonna pull that gun out on you? You know what I mean? Like, stay woke into thinking.
Yeah.
Because people out here crazy. People are. There is a thing called AV, and y'all can look this up if you was not from the AV. It's on Instagram. It's called AV Scanner News. This is not a promotion.
Oh, okay. That's like Citizens.
Yes, okay. They literally are showing the shit that is going on every
on your block.
I just sat and watched 5 blocks over. This man took a knife, slashed somebody's tires, and broke their windows to their truck. Don't even know, and ran off.
Yeah.
And you watching people's videos on their homes, and these people don't care. You think they care about that video that you got?
Honestly, on Citizens,
at this point, they like, I made AV Scanner News.
Yeah. For real. Like it's the same thing for Citizens. And when we were living in Hollywood, like there was like shit happening on every corner. Like the shit was always popping off. Gunshots, stabs, knives, niggas got machetes. You know what I mean? Homeless people burning some shit down over here. You know what I mean? And it was such in a close vicinity that it's like, man, I had to delete that shit. Like, I can't.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie. In Hollywood, the homeless, I don't know how they got so many pocket knives. It's crazy because they was just
machetes, my nigga. They be having full on like they in the jungle trying to cut some shit down. Like,
It
why
make
do
you
you
don't
have
even
that?
want to. When all that shit was going on Melrose, it make you don't even want to go down that way. Like
Yeah,
even just to go shop or just look or anything.
yeah, it's fucked
People
up.
mugging you. Like I wouldn't dare.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's hella fucked up. And honestly, the mugging, a lot of that wasn't even like the homeless. A lot of that was,
just regular people.
I'm gonna say youngsters because I know they wasn't my age doing that shit.
Mm.
You could tell on video every time
Like
the news
literally,
talked
the
about it.
AV scanner shows something every day of
Yeah,
something horrible. So
yeah,
I don't know.
that's crazy. Well,
I'm gonna just say it because and I'm not saying my way is the right way, but every now and then take some money out the bank, keep some cash
yeah,
on here. Like,
yeah, that's gonna honestly like, yeah, at least 200. But then
every time you get paid, just keep some cash on you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
But
ain't trying to
honestly,
tell all our person.
and don't keep big bills.
Mm-mm.
Small bills. Small bills are,
Yeah, you
are
gotta
what's
break it
gonna.
down.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
small bills.
Can't
Don't.
make no change with no honey.
Hey, them strippers, they gonna be on point.
Man,
They cash. They all ones. They gonna be
I
on
don't know.
point.
It's a lot. It's a lot, fam. It's
Yeah,
a lot that's going on that I don't think nobody really know. And I don't think it's gonna be a pandemic where it's gonna be sickness. Now it could be. I could be wrong. I'm not even gonna sit here and say I'm right in this because I'm not.
yeah. Because
This,
anything can be a pandemic. It doesn't have to be
yeah.
sickness.
And I just think it's gonna be some BS we about to encounter.
Yeah,
And you have to ask yourself,
it might be an outage.
but you gotta ask yourself in that then, am I ready for anything? You know what I mean? Am I ready for myself? I ask myself all the
Yeah,
time, am I healthy? That's a lot of reason why I work out. I mean, yes,
I feel that.
I went through something like last year, but no, I work out. I'm trying to stay in shape just to stay
Yeah,
in shape. You know what I mean? Like, cause you never know what's about to happen.
I
You
feel
never,
that.
and I rather just say, um, I worked on my best self doing this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's why I just hope people just don't look at it as depressing. It's just like, oh, okay, this bullshit going on. Let me go on and go get me some money and
yeah.
shut it up. You know what I mean? Let
Because
me go get
it's gonna get to a point to where either we're gonna be against each other or we're gonna help each other. And I'd rather help people than be
fam.
against somebody.
I went to Sam's Club to buy water, but I had one of the long carts, right?
Yeah,
And I had like 8 things of water for my household.
yeah.
I had 2 5-gallon things for my sister's household and some other water. And the people across looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what the hell is she doing with all this water? You know what I mean?
That's how you start shit. If people start going out and getting water and all the water is gone, it's because BG started she started some type of chaotic shit. She over there scaring people at the Costco.
F that. If we ain't got nothing else, we stocked up over here.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't care. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm not telling y'all to go do that. I'm not sitting here saying that, but in my mind, I'd rather be prepared. You know what I mean? That's why I said
You should be prepared.
take some money out.
Like there's this one podcast, like before she does her thing, I guess she's sponsored by this like meal thing, and it's like it's supposed to last for like 27 years. And it's like survival shit. Yeah. And she, that's her shit. She tells you every time, like, if something happens, go get this because you'll have food for, you know what I mean, enough for the next 2 years, and it lasts for ever. You know what I mean? So there's other people out here who think the same.
Yeah. It's just little stuff. Like, do I have a flashlight? Not a flashlight that with battery.
And it can't even be a flashlight with battery. At this point, it should be solar powered. You got a
Exactly.
battery, or better yet, like let's be real, it should be cranked. There are flashlights where you can twist and that's how the energy is made, or you can crank the
True.
shit and that's how the energy is made.
It's just little stuff like that. Like you gotta ask yourself, do I have stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it may seem stupid, but like it's like even if it's just
And we could,
one,
and
like
we talking like this, and something can never happen. You know what I mean? While
yeah,
you on Earth, you know what I mean. But I rather watching the BS that is happening. The fact that I just went through COVID, you know what I mean,
yeah,
and I went through things like that. I'd rather be prepared than not be. I
yeah.
would
No, I
never
feel that.
want to. I would never want
Me
to
too.
go through what I went through, even with COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
To even
real.
sit here and say they lied about those numbers of all those people that
That's
died.
what I'm saying. I was like, damn, bro. I was
Damn,
like,
they didn't even have nowhere for those people for those people that died where to put them.
yeah. They a lot of the footage, man. I mean, if you remember the footage from back then, it's like that was 4 years ago. So if you remember the footage, but the footage was pretty like, damn, that's what's going on. Like they
Yeah.
just laying bodies out like that.
BRICS is going to start testing their currency out here to see how it goes, and they're going to present it in October 24th summit. Mm. Diamond Love always showing us, telling us some shit.
Damn.
Shout out to Diamond.
If they gonna be in they're gonna
Uh,
be that was so naive.
what?
Because
What
I did have high hope for a different route for us when they do shut down everybody's money and the US dollar does become obsolete. You know what I mean? I was having high hopes for this blockchain shit, this Bitcoin shit. But
mm,
ultimately all they're gonna do is get into it also and take it over.
mm.
Like it's not like it was naive of me to think like, that may be an option. That ain't an option. That is not an option. Because even as it is now, these bitcoins and things like, well, Bitcoin I think you can buy with certain things. I guess that's specific if they say like you can buy it with Bitcoin. But if it does get to a point to where you can pay Bitcoin with anything, not very many people have Bitcoin, so that's going to separate people already. But
Mhm.
the other coins and shit, those are specific to specific like contracts. Like those are specific to like you can only use those for like whatever specifically that coin says you can. You know what I mean? It's not like you can go to the grocery store and buy groceries with it, or buy a house if you need to buy a house, or pay for something, a bill or something. You know what I mean? So I think what she said, bricks. I even think BlackRock said they were coming out with a coin also. I think what all these motherfuckers that we thought we got one over on just gonna come
Mhm.
in and make their coin accessible everywhere. We're gonna be able to use it for Amazon. We're gonna be able to use it to pay our electric bill. We're gonna be able to use it however the fuck we want to.
Mhm.
Versus these other coins that are, like I said, specific to the coin. you know?
Shout out to my sis. She said Mexico didn't even want our money.
No. See? Because it's coming to a point to where pesos are gonna be more valuable than like I said, our dollar is.
So this is where I think I'm stuck.
Yeah.
At. And when I say I'm stuck, for jobs, employers that are what do you call essential? Because they call them
Yeah.
essential workers during COVID. Um, I wonder how they're gonna transfer those people that get paid and how they handle the things. Like in my mind, and this
Through
is
that Fed now. It's
I
all gonna be digital. There is a US dollar Bitcoin type of
so if it's
there is
gonna
a
be
coin.
digital though, that's what I'm saying. So that means social media and stuff will still be here then. You get what I
Yeah,
mean?
oh yeah, for sure. It's just honestly, I feel like social media is gonna get to a point to where it's just all ads. That's
Mm,
it. You're gonna see maybe a couple videos, but then you're gonna have to see an ad first to see a video.
mm. That is true. That is a thing. That is a
Just wait.
thing. Even
Yes.
even playing a video game now or some type of
Yes.
something on your phone, you gotta watch a whole 30-second ad before you can play.
Yeah.
So I agree to that. It's mm,
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that. Mm,
Mm.
it's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot.
It was a good conversation though, because we didn't really know what we was going to talk about. We took it all kinds of
Um,
places.
we did. We kind of went a little over everywhere.
Yeah.
With everything, and if some of y'all didn't catch it, y'all can always
Oh
rewind.
yeah. We need that view, please. Thank you.
um, I just think people don't want to hear this, and I don't know.
What you about to say?
It's about to be a spiritual warfare
Oh,
about to happen because it's
yeah.
happening now. You know what I mean? And a lot of the
It
stuff
is.
that I hear in church, um, and I'm not gonna say I don't believe it. It's just
Mm.
it needs to be said low key in a different way for people to
Mm.
understand and
Okay.
comprehend and make
Yeah.
them want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna sit here and say the Bible version that we have is the right Bible version. I'm not breaking it down to that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general, like it's gonna be a spiritual warfare,
Yeah.
and
It
you
is.
got to be prepared for what's about to happen because these things have been talked about and spoken about from generations and generations and generations ago.
Yeah.
So there's some truth to it. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm like, no,
Yeah.
get right. Get yourself
No,
personally.
you have to. Because that's the only way to cipher through the bullshit
Yeah.
is to know when it is bullshit. And the only way to know when it is bullshit is if you really know yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like spend some time with yourself. That's honestly the quickest way to get to know yourself is to spend some time alone with
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
Mm-hmm. And not even just that. And I mean, I agree with that 1,000%. But when I'm speaking on spiritual, I'm not. I don't care what God you have at this moment, but
Hmm.
spend some personal time with who the higher
With
power
yeah,
is.
with yeah.
Because you need to meditate on a whole different level.
Oh
You know,
yeah, 100%.
I don't care what time. I ain't gonna lie to you. My pastor's wife. So I guess she's my pastor too. She spoke, and she
Hmm.
was like, set a timer in your phone. And I ain't gonna lie, I did it literally right there with my nephew sitting right there beside me. I set a timer on my phone to make sure I take a time just to pray and thank God. It has nothing to do with what I got going on.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Just I think people need to start focusing on their personal lives to
Yeah.
get right because if not, those people that are gonna be crazy and
Yeah.
breaking in and stuff, we about to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
And if you ain't mentally prepared, you know what I mean? And again, y'all can keep dropping off. I see it. I see it. I love it. I love it. Cause I feel like that lets me know I'm speaking some real shit. And people don't
Yeah.
like to hear real shit sometimes. So, but just personally get yourself right.
Yeah.
That's just
Honestly, like I said, the quickest way to do that is spend some time by yourself because you
mm-hmm.
will learn quickly that the only person to talk to is God.
Facts. Facts.
So I don't know.
Uh,
I don't
don't
know.
the world don't shut down on me. I just got a couple of trips I'm trying to do, just a couple, and you know.
Right? For real. I'm at an age where I'm just about to enjoy life.
I'm just trying to
But
enjoy it. Yeah. Don't go with the shit.
I took forever to get to this point. Like,
Man,
let us have it.
man.
All right. Well,
It's been a cool little Friday. I hope everybody
yeah.
enjoyed their weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Thank y'all for tuning in, taking the time, sit with us for an hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I know we be on long sometimes, but
Yeah.
yeah. Next week, maybe we'll have a solid topic to talk about. But
Always drop it.
sometimes it's yeah,
Always
that's
drop
true.
it. Y'all want
That's
something
true.
y'all want to hear, drop it.
Yeah.
Just know.
But it was nice to just kind of chop it up today. So
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All
chop
right.
shop. We out.